Hey everyone, and welcome to another Rope for Q video. My name's Ad, and I'm here to show you a couple of frames against the captain of the new league team I've joined as a reserve, third reserve. This is not the video I was intending to put out this week, but unfortunately I've been away with work this week, and I've managed while I've been away to contract some kind of icky cold virus or something, so I'm not feeling at my best. So the next video I was planning to put out, I wanted to make a pretty good one, and I don't want to do it half-assed with, lack of energy and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that'll be out in the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, hopefully I'll feel better next week, and we can be back on track. But yeah, this is a match that I recorded almost a month ago now. It wasn't really a match, it was just a friendly. So I don't know if you remember, but in my last lineup benchmark test video, I mentioned that I was doing my lineup benchmark test, and a chap came in who I really wanted to play on camera and offered me a couple of frames. Well, this is those frames. And yeah, he's, as I say, the captain of my new league team, Mulberry's A, which I've joined as a third reserve, thinking I'll probably never get a game, but I have already had a match. Nice red from Ross. Not quite got to the right side of the blue. So what can you do here? There is a red. No, it's a brown. The colour grading on this camera is not great on this footage, so the brown is very much mistakable for a red. Right, he's got the blue in, just rolled it in, and always knowing obviously this red was over the left corner. So can he play this and hold for the black? Oh, he's just missed it. And he's left me this red to the middle. So can I capitalise on that mistake? Switching to the alternate camera. Oh, that is well, that's just not good enough. Not good enough. Can't be missing those. That was a chance. But then Ross doesn't punish, he misses that as well. But he hasn't left me anything. And he's not managed to get on the black either, so just a safety shot from me. But that red is going back towards the left corner pocket and leaving Ross a chance. It's quite a thin one, so he's going to be struggling to hold for the black, and he's going to be motoring into the pack just like that. So yeah, he couldn't be bothered to get the all the stuff out, and tries to play a one-handed reach shot like that, and it doesn't go well. So there's nice 7 points for me. Another one of the alternate cameras. Maybe I'll get one of these in eventually, and there I do. So that's better, and nicely on the black. A little bit close to it, but actually that's not too bad. So can I get back off the black cushion and maybe onto one of these two reds, that one where my hand is now, or the other one to the left of that one? Well, that's what I've played for, but I've just gone into the bunch a bit too much. So I'm going to have to go over the top of the bunch here for this red. Unfortunately, I'm not supple enough to get on the table and be able to keep my feet on the floor. So I'm having to use the spider. Can I get this in and hopefully hold for the black? Perhaps just running slightly past the straight line on the black. Oh, I've hit it too hard. Or not soft, not hard enough. One of the two. Probably not hard enough, I think, is the answer. I think it would have been very difficult to hit it soft enough to hold. So what am I going to do here? I think the cut on the black is just too risky. I'm going to be piling into all the reds. So I'm going to go for the brown as a safety shot. Obviously, just going to try and get the white on the cushion. Try and cover as many reds as possible. And it's not too bad. Have left Ross this chance of a long red. But the cue ball is close to the... Oh, he's played it into the middle. And he's played it really well. But what's happened to the cue ball? That's very unlucky. But no red on for me here, other than a very difficult long one. So I'm going to play a safety, screw on and off the cushion. I was not trying to pot that ball. I was trying to screw on and off the cushion. I'll stun on off the cushion, trying to get behind the brown and the green, which wasn't far off. Anyway, Ross has missed that. I can play this maybe as a shot, and hopefully if it goes in, great. If not, the cue ball is nowhere near another red. No, I just played it as a straight safety, but didn't get enough angle on it really, because it should have been away from this cushion, and it actually nearly, like, the nap of the table nearly brought that back into the pocket. If it just had a few more, another roll on it, it would have gone in, but never mind. As it is, Ross can put it in, and he's left himself a straight blue to the top left corner. But he's going to need to screw back now for a red, the red that's above the black, basically at the back of the bunch rather. Which he's done all right, but he didn't quite get the blue in. Now the blue has just knocked that red to a little bit more of a possible position. It's still not easy, but actually I think I'm going to take the red that Ross was playing for. No, I'm not. I'm going to take that one. And that just catches in that jaw of the pocket, which a few have done that to me recently on this table, on that left corner jaw. I feel like they're going to go in and just caught in the jaw. But anyway, Ross has got that in. A little bit short of pace, I guess, unless maybe he was playing for the yellow, or maybe he was playing for brown and green, not sure. But anyway, he's got a shot on the yellow, and he should be able to get back down the table. He's actually overhit it a little bit, but he should be okay, because he's got a nice little flick off the black to slow things down, and he's on this red to the left corner. And that's a nice little stun shot up for the black. So a chance here to make a reasonable break, I think. Yeah, nice black. So a little run through here for the black. Yep. Nicely done. Just slightly low on the black, so easy to get back up for a red. Might have just overcooked it. No, he's all right. I think he's not gone too far. But what angle has he got? Is he straight so he can just run through? He's had a little bit of an angle to stun off it. He's played it nicely. He's having to go around the angles here though, because he's straight, and he's just got caught in the jaw of the pocket. So that's, other than a wonder pot, that's probably end of break, but still a handy 27. Takes the lead. It wasn't a silly attempt at that red. He's not left it.
Yeah.
So just a safety shot from me. Maybe a slight pot attempt, but trying to get the cue ball back at the table. But I wanted to be closer to the pot than that, I think, to try and catch the red in the jaws, and I've left it on for Ross. So have a look at it in this camera angle. Yeah, it goes in nicely. How can he get back down the table off this yellow? Sure he can. He's got the cue power for it. Yeah, it's a really nice shot, really well controlled. Yeah, nice red. Perfect on the black. Well, unless he's too straight. In fact, he hasn't got down to play this yet, suggests he might be a little straight. Might have to screw on and off the cushion. Yeah, that's what he's tried. And he certainly got the cue power, but didn't quite get the black in. So, 20 points to lead. Still plenty of points left. And I got a chance of this red. Oh, yet another one. I mean, yeah, another one that's caught in that left-hand jaw. But Ross hasn't managed to get that in either. So, which one's on here? So, just a little stun shot on and off the cushion for the black, hopefully. or out for the pink. I've come out for the pink, but the blue has just... Well, the blue has ruined the shot on the pink, but has at least gone into a potable position. So, I mean, when I say the blue has ruined it, I mean I ruined it by hitting the blue. So, I need the extension for this one. So, just a gentle one here for the red near the black. Oh no, I tried to move the red and I did it pretty well. It's my snooker brain working, apparently. So, can I cut this red in, get up the table for blue or pink? I can. Hit it a bit hard though. Not really sure why I hit it that hard. Well, I'm on this blue. Should be able to play this blue in, essentially stun up the pink and black spot and hopefully get on the red, even if it involves coming off the cushion. Well, no, I just played a roll. I just played to roll it in dead weight, hoping that I would hold for the red. I mean, I'm on the red. It's actually not too bad because it's the natural angle for the white to go up towards the bottle colours. So that's not too bad. I've got to get it in though, and I do get it in. Oh, but the blue has ruined it. Well, it hasn't ruined it actually, because to be fair, this blue isn't too bad. It's fairly straight, and hopefully I can run through, try and get on the yellow to the green pocket. Essentially, that's what I'm looking at now. Need to not back out of this. Need to hit it a bit harder than I probably think I should. Well, great positional shot on the yellow, but obviously the blue was nowhere near. But pretty happy with my 13 break. But obviously left it for Ross because I played such a good positional shot. So I just played. I think he was trying to play a bit of a snooker there, but also maybe he was just letting me off a little bit because he wanted to give me a chance to clear. And I've got a chance here. The blue is a bit awkward though, and I'm slightly the wrong side of this brown, so I think I'm just going to have to leave myself a long blue. Because I just don't have the cue card to get down the table like Ross does. I need to work on that. So can I get this blue in and leave myself a shot on the pink? I wasn't far off. I think I might have had a shot on the pink had it not the blue come back out. But Ross has missed that as well. And he's just about covered the potting angle, so can I get this blue out and not go in off is basically what I'm trying to do here. But I mess it up. That was my chance to maybe take a frame. I've got another frame after this, so maybe I can take a frame. Can Ross finish in style with this long pink? Oh, he's played it in the middle, played it well. Right. Oh, he's not got the black in that. On we go to frame 2, and it's my break this time. Can I do a decent break? Lots of side, figure of 8 break. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Just about as good as I can break, and not really left anything for Ross. Other than safety shot, obviously. Can he get through to the edge of this pack here? Oh, he can just get through to that red, but he's gone in off. Well, it's safe enough in there, to be fair. But a handy 4 points for me. Not going to sniff at that. Similar to the last frame, really. Ross going in off fairly early on. Just a safety shot from me, trying to get back up to balk. Put the black over the pocket, which isn't ideal in terms of the frame, but it's not covering the pocket, so maybe it's not too bad. Can Ross play this as a shot to nothing? That's what he's tried. And he nearly goes enough again, but actually he's okay. He's played that pretty well. So just a thin one for me off the red to the right of the main bunch. There was a fly, or I think it was a fly or a hair on the white there, and I ended up blowing it off and actually moved the white a little bit there. So apologies to Ross. Ross is the chap I'm playing. Ross is a very good player, though he had most of the summer off, and this is probably about 3 or 4 weeks into him coming back ready for the league season. So he was, he's good, but maybe not at his best. This was actually the second time I played him, but the first time I was able to play him on camera, and I have actually played him since this as well. So hopefully he'll give me regular games. Let's see how we get on. So I'm taking a good start here. Break of 6. Obviously not setting any records, but the foul at the beginning from Ross has also given me 4 points. So got a reasonable lead here. Obviously very early days. I've also set up a camera at the side here, just to give a different perspective on the match. The advantage of having a new table camera means I can use my GoPro for odd angles I don't normally get. Just sort of experimenting a little bit. Yeah, Ross has got a pretty nice action. Very nice long red there, and held well for the blue. Perfect side of the blue, and we get a look at his grip hand there. Lovely stun down the table, straight onto this red. But what's the next colour going to be? Is he going to try and disturb this black, or is he just going to drop on behind it? I think he just went to drop in behind it, but he's maybe just got a little bit too close to it. So this is a little tricky, but he could get in this, as I say, he could get this black in and go into the pack, which he kind of has done, but I think he probably was looking to go into it straight off the first cushion rather than off the second cushion. So possibly end of break, unless he can get this red at the edge of the pack in the middle pocket. You've got a good view of it, and he does. He gets that in nicely, and he's got a nice angle on this black to go into the pack should he want to, but he could also play onto the red above the pack. But no, he went into the pack, but unfortunately just missed the black, which is quite often the way, isn't it, when you try and do something fancy with the cue ball. So he's left me a couple of chances here. Nothing stupidly easy, but I should be able to roll this red in and hold for the black. But I just got that all wrong and didn't really hold well for the black either. I think I've left Ross red to the left middle, and hopefully he should be able to get through for the pink, or blue rather. But wasn't to be. Can I get past the pink for that red to the right corner, or am I going to chicken out? I don't think I can get through to that red, to be fair. It's not that I'm turning the pot down, I just can't get through to it. And the other red that's sort of on the close to the right hand corner pocket is blocking most of the other reds. So just playing a safety shot. Didn't play it particularly well because I've left that red as an easy sort of target for a safety shot, but Ross is not in safety shot mood. He's in trying to get his Q arm going, and he's played that pretty well. Just a bit unlucky to drift past those reds so that the black is not on. So the only colour he can hit here, well, not the only colour he can hit, but the main colour he can hit is the blue. He possibly could see an edge of the pink, but he's going for the blue into the top corner, and he wasn't a million miles away. He's left it relatively safe. I can't see that red on the left of the balk line, so what am I going to play here? Am I going to try and go for one, or am I going to try and play a safety shot? I can't really remember. The good thing about this being a month ago, I genuinely can't remember specific shots. I think I was playing just a containing safety behind the blue, maybe. That's what I like to think, because I wasn't far off. but I think I may have left Ross this chance of a long red to the top left corner. Not quite though, held for the black. And he's now left me a chance of the red into the left middle, with a chance of holding for the pink into the right middle. And there's reds everywhere, so don't really have to worry too much about getting the right side of the pink or anything, because I can go either way. Completely decelled, trying to hold for the pink, and got nicely on the pink, but no excuse for missing that pot. And Ross I think probably even heard Ross say major decel. So easy starter for Ross. Out for the brown or the green, or even the yellow, I suppose, but the yellow would be long rest. So green is probably there's reds up in the balk area, so brown would be okay as well, because he could play onto the red that's close to the balk cushion. But I think he's going to take the green and try and get back down the table. But he stunned it a little bit. Maybe he was playing for that red near the middle. Now, can he just flick this red into the middle and go out for the pink? He had a bit too much of an angle to hold for the pink. He's got a reasonably nice flick to get on the black, but he's hampered on the red, obviously. So can he get to black in? He can. And he's held nicely for the red into the right middle, or even to the right corner. I would probably play the right middle, but that's just me, just because you're hampered with the red. Yeah, he's going for the right middle. Pink is there waiting, but he's stunned back, trying to get back on the black. And it's not quite gone to plan, although he does have a shot on the black. No, not quite. Nearly though. So I haven't scored any points since the sort of first 3 shots or something, so I could do with getting some more points on the board here. There's not much on. Guess the red to the left middle near the pink is maybe a pop option, but I just think that's probably hard, and it's probably going to be a hard shot for me, and going to leave Ross a chance. So just trying to screw back to the balk cushion, to the black cushion, but end up bringing that red with me. I wanted to get closer to the pot so the red would stay at the top of the table. It's not worked out too badly. Obviously Ross can get to this red and get it either in the top left corner or the left middle. He played for the left middle, doesn't quite get it right. Obviously plays it with reasonable pace, trying to get up for the brown, and misses it. But he has covered that red near the balk cushion, and the red near the yellow spot doesn't pass the yellow, so going to try a medium range red here, and I cue it pretty nicely. Managed to just about avoid the in-off, but that was supposed to be that cue ball was supposed to be held nicely for the pink, but it didn't quite. Well, I can't remember actually. I'd have to watch the shot again, but anyway, at least I didn't go in, and it was a good red. Black was not far off. But never mind. At least I got some points. Tempting red for Ross, doesn't quite go right. Left me a chance here. This red to the. Can I get past the first red to the red to the left corner and then maybe take the blue? Or am I taking this red? Am I taking it to the middle, or will it pass the yellow and red to the top left corner? I'm taking it to the middle. That was risky, but actually it's not too bad because it's it's not gone in, and it stayed this side of the table as we look at it. This end of the table, I should say. And because I counted the red in the balk area, the white has stayed in the balk area. So tempting long red for a Ross. Not quite on that one. A bit of bad fortune there has left me this red. Bad fortune for Ross, has left me this red to the right middle. Now, what colour am I going to play for? I'm slightly low on it, so I'm probably going to go back out for the brown. Oh, just overhit it slightly. So brown is possibly, or am I going to be tempted by the straight pink, which isn't that straight actually. Brown's got to be the shot. On and off the bottom cushion. Got to hit this quite hard though. With the rest. Wasn't too unhappy with my positional shot, but obviously the brown was not in the pocket, which is positional shots are not anywhere, no use to anybody if you don't get the pot in. Well, they might be used to your opponent if you get a good position and miss the pot, I suppose. So a rest shot for Ross. Not quite, rattled a bit. And it's just, thankfully, kindly left the rest out for me, because that's just rolled over the opposite, not the opposite, the left corner pocket. So can I get this in and back out for the green? Well, in a fashion, but I want it to be the other side of the yellow, the right hand side of the yellow as we look at the table. So green or brown in the middle maybe. Brown in the middle is probably the easiest shot, but where's the red coming from? Anyway, I didn't get either. I didn't get the brown. And yeah, that was possibly the wrong shot in terms of trying to get a break going. Ross has gone for the treble. And it's worked out. So, medium pink. That's a lovely pot. It's just a little unlucky with that cannon on the red. Could have caught it a little bit thicker and would have been on the red that he's playing now, but obviously better. But either way, he's got that in. He's managed to control the cue ball well enough off that thin one. So is he going to take the green? Yeah, pink's just a little bit too much of an angle and would probably mean the rest. But he's played the green nice. Lots of topspin on that. Trying to get down the table for the red nearest to blue, and he's managed it. Yeah, another nice red. So points are building up for Ross here, and there's not that many left. I just realised it's quite difficult to see the brown, isn't it? The colour on the camera is not fantastic. Need to work on my colour grading, I guess, because the brown is quite red in this footage. It's the one nearest the cue ball as we look at it now. So just a safety shot, trying to get behind the black. And that kiss on the brown has robbed me of a better snooker, but it's still a snooker, but Ross can swerve around it fairly easily and plays it nicely. I think he's got a snooker back. Not sure I can get to this red that's now near the middle pocket. So yeah, can I do a swerve shot of my own, or am I going to have to come off the cushion and move it? Yeah, come off the cushion and move it, try and get it safe. Safe enough. The red didn't go in, but he's managed to snooker me. And well, relatively easy. I think I can maybe just see an edge, but probably just playing it off the cushion anyway, just because it's an easier safety shot. No, I was playing for the... I guess I could see more of it than I thought I could. But still, didn't play it particularly well. Left it on for Ross. And if this goes in, it's pretty much frame over. Oh, but disaster for Ross. He's miscued completely and given me some points. and he's not left it though. So, but can I play a good safety here? Maybe a snooker, and drag my sorry ass back into this frame. That's what I've tried, getting behind the blue, but didn't quite manage the blue, but I have managed to get behind the pink, and a generous tap on the table from Ross. But he's played it very nicely. Got a good hit, and has he snookered me back behind the yellow? I don't think he has. I think actually he's left me this red. So come on, get this red in. Don't know what angle I've got. Can I get to the pink from here? Well, I can't get to the pink, but I can fluke the red off the brown. So what I've got left is a tricky blue along the cushion, which obviously I now need snookers, so this needs to go in, basically. Or rather, if I missed it, I need snookers, which I do miss it. I get nowhere near it. So I think I actually decided to play the snooker instead, which is what I did. And I get the snooker, but Ross plays it really well. Almost snookers me behind the black himself. So what can I do here? Can I play another snooker? Because I do need them now, because not getting a colour off that last red. Well, I went for it, almost fluked it again. That was a pretty terrible shot. And it's come back down for Ross. Get the cue, the rest out for him, but he doesn't need it, because obviously he's right-handed. Sorry, no, because obviously he's going to play it left-handed. He gets the yellow in nicely, almost puts the brown in, which would have been handy for me, but I'm going to concede. And there we go, that's 2 frames against my new team captain Ross, and he gets a fluke of his own actually, with the brown over the pocket. So he's made a pretty good end to this frame. Can he clear actually from here? And there we go, that's the end of these little 2 frames, and thank you for watching, thank you to Ross for playing me, and I'll see you in the next video.